Whoa, this is really the last Shabbat of the year. The year just went by. Also marks over 6 months of our weekly videos and our weekly conversations. Time really does go by. It's interesting to note, when I look at this week's Torah portion, it speaks about Moshe telling the Jewish people how you are standing there today. Atem nitzavim hayom. You stood there today. And today represents Rosh Hashanah. And he speaks about how everyone stood there together equally as one. From the water carrier, from the wood chopper to the water carrier. And the question is, what does it mean everybody's equal? What does it mean to look at others the same? Does that mean that I think I'm great, but I think other people are great too? How do we think of people differently? And what causes us to be able to finally think of them as the same? It's very interesting to note in the book of Tanya, it speaks about what causes division. Why is there division? The reason why there's division is because people look at the externals. You look at who has a nicer car, a better job, looks smarter, popular. It's the externals that they look at. And it says if you'd only look at the internals, everyone has a soul, you never know who has a higher soul, who doesn't. You realize we're all really one. And we could recognize that, we could truly come to love another person. And I think as we're coming into the last Shabbat of the year, don't worry, I'll have a thought Erev Rosh Hashanah, especially for the new year. But as we come to the last Shabbat of the year, something we could take, not only the last Shabbat of the year, but the last Shabbat of the decade. Because it's the last 5779, it's the end of the 70s. Let us think, how could I get along with other people? Is there somebody that I thought that maybe I could never get along with, that I could actually see some value and value them and get along with them? And start with one, and through that will come to the whole community. And that will bring us to the true preparation for the new year as we come into the 80s, Tush and Pei, 5780, which look out on Sunday, my thought on the new year. If you're here on campus, we look forward to have you at Shabbat. You're in Champaign, come by Shabbat, wherever you are around the world. Shabbat Shalom.